I'm Jazz and this is Cam, and we live in our 1991 Dodge Ram road truck.
Today we're going to show y'all how we built our roof deck and installed our solar.
So this project is 100% DIY, no welding involved. We did it 100% ourselves, so take our advice with a grain of salt. We'll go over the good, the bad, and all the issues that we've had with it over the years, and how you can learn from our mistakes and not make the same ones.
On these old 90s B vans, you tend to only have a gutter mount as your option for mounting a roof rack. This is the kind of thing that you would mount ladders to if you were a tradesman, that sort of thing. But it wasn't even tall enough, this one that we bought online. So I had to go to Home Depot and buy these extra square tube strut things to heighten it more. But as you can see, it's all bolt-on, no welding, aside from this piece, which was welded from the shop. But yeah, 4 bolts right there, several going up, cross beam, same on the back side. Aside from this bottom part that we bought online, pretty much everything else we had to go buy from the hardware store. So these upper portions, all of the unistrut that runs the length of the van, there's 4 of them, as well as all of the composite roof deck boarding that we installed.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up there and give you a closer look. And to get up there, we have this telescoping ladder. It's so great and compact, it fits in the van, and it's really easy to use. I will link that down below too. If you're gonna be having a roof rack at all, I feel like this is the option to go with. Okay, so now we have made it to our rooftop deck, and we decided to do composite board for the decking instead of regular wood, and that is because we thought nothing through. So it's been good and bad. It's definitely more weatherproof. It is very resilient, but it is so much heavier. You can see that right here in the parts where we decided to use normal wood. It's kind of like starting to rot in like some places and not as durable, and this still looks absolutely brand new. As far as the shape of the decking, we decided to cut out this hole right here for our vent fan. Also, this would probably fit an extra 20-watt solar panel if you did want to add that. It wouldn't do much, but you could add it. And also the way this layout is, we can lay fully lengthwise down. Our feet will hang off a little bit. It's very comfortable. You can easily lay all the way down, and this is a really great, it's really bright right now, but this is a really great place for stargazing and cloud watching, bird watching, anything like that. We love to be up here when we're at the beach, so we can have like a better view of the ocean, and Cam would be on that side, obviously. So up here we have our largest solar panel, which is 200 watts. And to install that, as you can see, we kind of just bolted down in certain places just as much as we could. We didn't really have much rhyme or reason to where we were putting everything. We just knew that we wanted to make sure that it wouldn't move. And we bolted everything down to these unistruts that we bought from the hardware store, and spray painted them black so that they would match everything better.
Here's the solar wires on the underside connecting everything together. If I remember correctly, I believe they are wired in series, but don't quote me on that. Over on this side, we have 100-watt panels. They pop up with a strut. There's Jazz.
So now we're going to show you how these panels actually pop up to get better sunlight.
This is a really simple way to secure it. I don't know, there's probably a much better way to do this, but this is what I thought of at the time. So there's a wing nut, a long bolt that goes through, washer, and a hole, of course, on this side. Takes a minute. And that slides out, that comes up. There is a plate right here. I noticed it was eroding quite a bit of the aluminum, so I installed this steel plate right here with these 2 machine screws, and that is probably gonna hold up way better.
So this is what it looks like with that panel now out, and if it's a really sunny day and the sun is right above you, this is definitely a better configuration. But if it's sunset or sunrise and you want to get a little extra sun coming from this way, you can definitely put this down and catch those extra rays of solar power. We also have this solar powered floodlight that acts as a really nice porch light in the evenings if we're doing anything out in this area, which usually is like a fire pit or something like that.
So the reason we had to go with the gutter mount option for the roof deck and roof rack is because all of this top is fiberglass. I've seen some videos of people trying to screw through it and put like a brace on the other side, but I really did not want to crack the fiberglass top. So I went with the old faithful gutter mount roof rack.
We also really did not want to have leaks in the van. We noticed that a lot of people who did decide to drill into their fiberglass ended up having pretty bad leaks from it. Okay, now we're gonna go inside and show you what actually is powering the van and taking in all of that solar power energy. So right under the bench here is where we keep our power station. We have a Dapson, which is an off-brand one. The customer service for it isn't as good, but the product is good. It definitely has worked for us for a very long time. And we keep it in the original packaging styrofoam on the bottom just to act as a bit of a shock absorber on the road so that it wouldn't bump around too much.
So we're not getting very much charge from the sun right now because the side panels are down, and that greatly reduces the charge you get in from the whole setup. But right up front, this right here, if I can pop it up, that's where we typically get our DC power from. The way I wired it, it's basically as if this Anderson cable is the house battery in this van. So if I plug up this cable to the DC right here, I'm not gonna bother right now. But if I did, then we would have, I think, 30 amps out, which I don't think it's a true 30 amps because this inverter only supplies 2200 watts. But we've never, ever met that threshold as far as power consumption goes. On the side, we have where the solar plugs in. At the bottom there, you have all of your inverter ports, as well as what we would call our shore power, which is just plugging in the power station to a 120 volt house socket. This particular unit is the DBS 2300. It's advertised at 2300 something watt hours, which is about 183 amp hours, I think. But yeah, it's sufficient for our needs, minus the fridge. We live in a place where sun is sometimes relatively inconsistent, and it didn't end up being enough solar to keep this thing running with this 120 volt dorm style fridge. So if we had had a 12 volt fridge in here, I'm sure it would have been fine. But because we were having to run the inverter 24/7 to keep this fridge on, it was just killing the battery so fast we could maybe get 2 days on it. With a DC fridge, this thing would run about a week.
So if you can't already tell from how much I'm sweating, it is really hot where we are right now, which does make the fridge harder to power. But that is what I love about our power station, and like going that route rather than the route where it's like all of the DIY like solar stuff where you have to like learn everything. You have to like become an electrician. You have to like wire. It's so complicated. I don't even know how to explain it. But with the power station, you can take it out and charge it in public places if you need to. We've had situations where we've literally taken it into coffee shops before and just plugged it into their wall outlets, and it works. You know, it gets our fridge working for some extra days, so that's really good. Also, our particular van came fully like with all the electric done. So this is a road truck. They were built out in Canada to be a camper van. So someone else already did all the hard electrical work for us, and we basically just renovated the whole inside. And thank God for that, by the way, because I would not have known where to start on wiring everything. That means that this van being a registered RV with everything already done, we can plug this up to shore power very easily also. But I love how everything just works. Oh.
It's not on.
It works when you turn it on. Can you turn it on? Okay, take two. I love how everything just works. It also powers our sink and everything else that is electric in the van. Charging our phones, laptops, projector, like our heater, air conditioning, everything. So to access where it plugs up to shore power, you just have to unlock this little panel.
Unlock this little panel.
Okay.
Okay, I have one. And we have two.
And open it up.
This little rod slides out to hold it for you.
That's nice.
And then you've got, we have, don't worry about that. This is basically an adapter so that you can plug it into a household outlet, but it's also got the 30 amp traditional RV outlet right there. And yeah, this is the sewer hose.
Gosh.
So this is my solution to running the solar power into the van. It runs down in the sheath cable and then up into this little vent for the fridge, and then through a wall and to the power station.
Okay, that pretty much concludes our roof deck and solar system setup. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. And if you want to see our full van tour video, I will link that right up here. We will catch you on the next video.